Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back in the back rooms. Where else would we be? As we left off last time, we're going to be trying to build the Void Chassis and all that entails, which means we have to go through a lot of hoops here and first make a magma crucible so we can cook our ender dust into resonant ender and then throw this stuff into our blast chiller to make ender pearls. So as you can see, I have most of the materials needed. We're going to need some more aluminum for the redstone flux coils. Which, are we all out? We have very little aluminum, which is funny. That means I'm going to have to find some machines in order to get more. But, one of the more tedious crafts we have to do first is we need a crucible in order to make this. And I got the 6 pewter ingots beforehand, but we need another rune of water. Which means we must use the runic altar, which means I need to get sugarcane again, which means I have to do this craft again here. So let's see, I think I have everything needed for that. We have living wood. Let's make a twig. Okay. Then what else goes into the crafting? Because we need sugarcane. I don't know what happened to my sugarcane. I don't know where it went. Maybe I turned it all into sugar? I don't remember. But living wood, paper, 2 of the green petals. It's a pretty easy craft. Paper. Let's see, put that book away. We're gonna need lime and green. Lime petals, green petals. We're gonna need water, and we're gonna need a bowl to store the materials. See, our inventory is way too full. Let's put away the sticks. That's fine. Let's see, make a bowl. That's not a bowl, this is a bowl. There we go. Bowl of water. How do I... Oh, you have to do this. Oh, wait, no, I remember. If you do that, it spills. I almost forgot. I don't want to spill water everywhere. So first things first, let us make a new batch of sugarcane. And to do so, let's see. Green, lime green, living wood, and paper. Green, other green, paper, that. And then we need any kind of seed. Do I have any seeds in here? I do not. I think I know... Yeah, any seed. I think I have seeds down here, because I think the grass blocks broke some. Yeah, there we go. Do some wheat seeds. Oh, but that means we have to summon a fish again. Dang it. Okay. So there's that. Yeah, I completely forgot. We have to summon a fish. Okay, where's my summoning book? How do we summon cod again? Soul shard, bowl of water, bone meal, soul shard. Okay, at least it's extremely simple. So 2 soul shards. It's gonna take a bowl of water, bone meal, and charcoal. And I don't have any more charcoal. But at least this is very simple. But just more hoops we gotta jump through. 1 charcoal. And then we're gonna need our bowl of water, where we're gonna need some buckets here. There we go. Now let's summon some fish. And then at least we get 2 runes of water out of this. I was very excited. I was like, oh, I already have a rune of water. This is going to be so easy. And then I forgot. I used it to make the other thing. Okay, so we come out over here. You take your bucket, take your bowl, get your bowl of water, put it there, charcoal, and cook it. Now this will summon the fish that we're then going to collect in order to use to summon something else. If only there was a way to breed fish. Ah, come back! Okay, we have our fish. Put the water in here. So now to make the rune of water, we need sugarcane, raw cod, and the bowl of water. So sugarcane, raw cod. We're gonna need our bowl of water. I had water up here. Bowl of water. Mana powder, mana steel. This one, it can be redstone. Mana steel, that's a sheet. Mana powder. Are you done? Huh. And what are we missing? Mana steel, mana powder, bowl of water, sugar. This is the runic altar. This is not the right thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need our living rock. We need our twig. And then we have to power this guy. Let's see, how full are you? About a quarter. Pretty good. So we power it up with all the mana we've saved up. And hit it with the stick. Rune of water. Now we can make the crucible. All of that just for another crucible. Oh, I have one right here. Rune of water, pewter ingots, crucible. Now we have the machine frame, the crucible, the nether bricks, advanced components. Now we just need the redstone flux coil. So we just need one of these. This is one, right? Yeah. Okay, process this. I'm a silly guy, aren't I? I need to flatten it into a plate first. Oh. Luckily we just need the one. I'm running very low on aluminum. If you're also running low on aluminum and wondering where you're supposed to find more, what you actually need to do is break down trampolines if you find them. I didn't realize that first, but trampolines are made of aluminum. One of these. Grab our gold. And we're no longer low on gold since I can pull it from the overworld. And make our magma crucible. And now that this needs the ender dust to go inside of it, what I can actually do is come out over here. And I need to break this machine. It's full of resin. Why aren't you... Oh, because you're full of resin, that's why. I need to jump without hurting myself. Turn you off. Let's see. Put the metal press plate in here. That'll start making sheets. I need the... We got the magma crucible in order to make resonant ender. And then this has to go into the blast chiller. And this is the blast chiller, right? Yes. Let's see, if I break this, I think it'll get rid of all of the resin. Perfect. Okay, so now it's out of resin. So if we come to the back here and place our crucible and put this on top, so it gets power, that will turn on. Then, ender pearl. We need 250 resonant ender. One dust is 250, perfect. So one goes in here. You tell this that your input, auto input, is on the back. And this one auto output to the left side. So it should go into the machine. No, it's still in here. let's see. How can I... Oh, is this the back? Can I put resonant under in a bucket? This one, resonant under, item drain, magma crucible. Let's see, let's try 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if I can grab it with a bucket. It might let me. But you would think if I set it to auto output and this is the left side, then it would just go in here. Wait, front, left, right. Oh, this is the back. This is the back. What about this one? Yeah, that didn't seem to be the case. And then we will need our circular mold, which I think I left in that machine over there. Where did I put it? Ah, there it is. The ball cast. Wonder why it won't just go into here. Okay. There we go. Into there. So now we're gonna get 4, right? Is it working? It's working just extremely slow, but that's good. So now we are gonna need another machine frame. Luckily I made another one. Good on me for thinking ahead. Empowered void crystal. I have one in a chest. 4 dark steel, which is steel shadow. Where did I... That's what you need it for? But it said there's no crafting recipes unless... There's our empowered crystal. Where did I put the shadow steel? I left it in a chest, I think. When I checked JEI, it didn't show up. Shadow steel. Yeah, if you look up shadow steel, it doesn't even come up in JEI. You're not supposed to exist. Yet it pops up in this crafting recipe. I wasn't prepared for that. Regardless, at least I know now what to do. And we have our ender pearl. And I don't want to throw it, so I'm gonna move it around. And we need 4 of these? Powdered obsidian. Okay, that's easy. That's just breaking obsidian. Oh, and it's a recursive craft. That's useful. Because that means you can break obsidian into dust and still get obsidian out of it. That's very useful. But we can make our calcs at the end. So that's just ender pearl and enchanted ash. Ender pearl. Where's our ash? There it is. And we are going to need a lot of this, I think. And at least this one is very, very easy. Just take your crucible, put some water in it, wait for it to finish, and then you throw 1 and 1 in. It's a shame you can't do like bulk and just like double it. Maybe you can. I didn't read that far ahead. Gets us our calcs of the end. Give me 2 more, please. Awesome. So that's the calcs of the end. We have our machine frame. We have our empowered void crystal. We need 2 infinity rods, which you can saw an infinity rod into 2 more infinity rods, so I only have to craft 1. But it is pretty easy. Take a stick, 2 confusing powder, calcs of the end, and grains of infinity. And as you can see, grains of infinity just takes fire, water, and bedrock. Where am I supposed to... You need to light a fire on bedrock. Where does the grains of infinity come in? Hold some flint in your offhand and some deep slate or cobble in your main hand, then right click a block of obsidian, crying obsidian, or grindstone to produce early grains of infinity. Oh! There we go. Because there is bedrock in the back rooms. I've seen it before, I just don't remember where. Okay, so hold some flint in your offhand. Where's my flint? Do I have any? Might have some in one of these chests over here. We do have cobbled deep slate. Let's see. There we go. Flint. Okay, let's sort the inventory. I can't tell where anything is. Let's put these in here. Don't need the rotten flesh. Don't think I need the clay. Okay, that's a little bit better. Hold flint in the offhand, deep slate in the main hand, then shift right click a block of obsidian. Crying obsidian because it looks cool. And cobbled deep slate, it said. So hold flint in the offhand, this in the main hand. Flint in your offhand, deep slate or cobbled deep slate in your main hand. This is cobbled deep slate. Then shift right click. Interesting. I would have never expected that is the craft. But okay. Now that we have that, we can make our infinity rod. 2 stick, calx of the end. 1 stick. Calx of the end. 2 confusing powder. Where'd I put it? Oh, I saw it. There it is. So stick, confusing powder, calx of the end, grains of infinity. To make our infinity stick. And now that we have one, we can just break it into more infinity sticks. It's perfect. Never have to craft another one. Sure is taking a long time though. Let's see. How much energy does this take? 40,000 CF, so not a crazy amount. And then we have this one, we'll have 2 infinity rods, crystal, machine frame. Then we need 4 dark steel. You can see it doesn't come up. It's so weird. But that means I need more. Wait, how do you make it? Oh, chromatic compound. Okay, at least it's not a super difficult craft. Because it's just flux dust, dye base. This is very easy, sawdust and clay. I'll just need, how many do I need? We need 4 just for 1 void chassis. And it only wants you to craft 2 machines. Let's see, you don't need it, right? You need a void chassis. Void chassis. 3 redstone furnaces? What about you? What about the sag mill? Dark steel ingots, void chassis. Just when I thought it was going to be easy. More void steel chassis. Okay, so I'm going to need a lot more of that. And a lot more machine frames. I don't have a lot. I have the steel. I have a bunch of steel available. So it's not like I can't make more. It's just a big expensive craft. So now we can cut this into a second stick. And let's do it once more. Just so we can have a little bit extra. 4 sticks. Awesome. Okay, we have our sticks. Now we need the calx of... We have our sticks, calx of the end, powered void crystal, machine frame. Now we need 3 more dark steel... No, we need 4 dark steel ingots. Which means we need powdered obsidian, shadow steel, and regular steel. So we take 4 steel. That's 2. I cannot count. Throw it into our extremely loud arc furnace. We need 4 powdered obsidian and 4 shadow steel. So let's make some powdered obsidian next. Which requires obsidian before I run up there. There we go. And how you feeling, buddy? Tired? He's gonna need more food pretty soon. Okay, powdered obsidian. And then we're gonna need to make another blaze cake. 2 of this, sugar. Oh, there's the experience in here though. Oh, I could just turn this. Let's see, where's my wrench? Does it not work that way? I would think you could just suck it back out. Huh, I guess not. Okay, let's set up another mix. Oh, you need the press for this anyway. Let's see, can I still do the craft if it's not the right thing? I've never tried that. Anyways. Put our 4 powdered obsidian in the machine next. Then we're gonna need 3 more shadow steel, which will probably summon more of those guys. And we need 3 more of this, so we need more dye-based, more flux dust, and more liquid experience. So I'll be back in a second because I'm out of flux crystals. And that's going to take a little bit, because I have to take these crystals, empower them, put it into the machine with the skystone dust, and then grind it back into dust, and that will take a little bit of time. So I'll be back in a second. And just like that, movie magic, we have everything we need. The flux dust, dye-based, the experience, and our blaze cake. So get to cooking, buddy. Done. 3 more chromatic compound to make our shadow steel. And I realized, I was wondering how I was going to get more sawdust. I realized we can actually use the pulverizer to pulverize logs, and it makes 8 sawdust per log. So let's see, if we right click on this, it will summon a wraith that we will then smack with our hand. And they kind of teleport all over the place. I don't know where that one went. He might have went under the ground. Let's see. He might have got stuck downstairs. Let's take a look. Huh. I don't... Oh, he's down there. He must have fell all the way down. Well, let's get rid of him. He doesn't belong here. And hopefully we get lucky with the 5% drop and get the item we need to craft the eye. Hey buddy, come here. Let me smack ya. No, no luck here. Just more tattered cloth. But hey, at least we don't have to do the summoning ritual. We could just do it like that. So we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, which is very nice. But now we have our 4 shadow steel. So let's go ahead and put this in our very loud machine and make our dark steel. Sound warning, this will be very loud. So let's walk away from that and take a look at what we need to do. So that's going to make our 4 dark steel ingots. And that will let us make the chassis. And then we'll have to make the alloy smelter. But as you can see, it takes another 2 dark steel, which means I need more and more shadow steel, which means more of this chromatic compound, which means more flux dust. Why? Why do you hate us, mod author, mod pack creator? Why do you do this so? So I think what I have to do is take a look at the quest book and math out exactly how much I need in terms of dark steel to craft everything we're gonna need. Like soul binder takes solarium. Okay, which takes soul sand and soul soil and gold. That's good. But it's the ensouled chassis that takes a void chassis. An empowered emeradic crystal, which is emeradic crystal, which I'm assuming is just emerald. Yeah. Then if we go further, the steel casing also takes a void chassis. And then that's for the purification chamber, which takes a steel casing, which takes a void chassis, and the electrolytic separator, which takes a steel casing, which takes a void chassis. Oh my god. What about this one? Steel casing, void chassis there. Steel casing, void chassis there, and a dynamic tank. Let me guess. Okay, steel. That's fine. And then you go all the way to the bottom, the chemical injection chamber, steel casing, more void steel, combiner, steel casing, void chassis, and then we're done. So I'm gonna really have to math this out. That way I can get all the required materials to do that. Otherwise, it'll just be me running back and forth, making each one when we need it, and wasting a bunch of time. It's a lot easier just to make it all in bulk at the front, and then when I need it to craft the machine, I can just craft the machine. So let's go ahead and see if it's done. Sounds like it's done. 4 dark steel ingots. Come here and make our void chassis. And since we need so many void chassis, it's a good thing I made more infinity rods. Yes, my confetti popper. My reward. Yay! We did it! Now we just need to do it like 14 more times. Isn't that great? Let's see, sag mill. What are you used for? What do I need you for? Ender crystal and the grains of the end. Sugarcane and the sugar. It's probably just this thing, right? Okay, it looks like no, there's not even a craft for that. Are you just to make some crafts easier? What are you for? You gotta be here for something, right? Flour? Oh, I think it's for the flour. Cake base. Cake. Because I think there's something... I think it's related to the teleporter thingy. This one, the Elven Gateway Core. Because I think it's... No, you need pizza for that. And it's funny, to make this eye, you have to deliver a pizza to the elves, and they give you the magical eye. And what makes it difficult is you need cheese for the pizza. Obviously there are no bees in the back rooms, which means in order to get a beehive, I need flowers, because there is a way to get a beehive to spawn in, but before I even think about that, can we summon a bee? Huh, you can summon a bee. Beehive. Oak planks, timber frame, birch planks. Oh, we could do that. We could do that right now. Wood, sticks. We need 3 of these. Beehive. Huh, that works. Then we could just summon a bee. What I was thinking of was a bit more random. If you know anything about Minecraft generation, if you put a sapling next to some flowers, there's like a 5% chance that that tree will grow into a tree with a beehive attached to it. And that's a way you can get around not having any bees in your area. But I also don't have any flowers, so I was kind of wondering how I was supposed to do that. But we can just summon a bee with yellow dye and black dye, which is very easy. So we could just move the stuff down there and summon some bees to live in our beehive to get our honey. And then using the honey, we can make cheese. For some reason, that's how you make cheese. If you take a look, aging, unripe, you need flaxen cheese and a honeycomb to make the flaxen wheel. And then to make the flaxen cheese, you need a honeycomb in here, see? Mushroom, sugar, and pumpkin seeds, and milk. Milk. Milk comes from a cow. Milk. But that means we need a cow. Which means, where did my cow go? Last I saw him, he was stuck on this side of the building. Let's see if he's still there. I don't know why he walked off over there. Maybe he despawned? No, I don't think... Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. How are you? Just want to take some milk. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure why he walked over here, but you know, that's his business. There's like a bunch of dirt and trees down there he can go to, but hey, if he wants to hang out up there, that's his business, not mine. But we just need 1 bucket of milk in order to make the cheese. Flaxen cheese, aging, unripe, this one, fermenting. Yeah, you only need 1 bucket of milk, so I'm not too worried about that. That's all we need. He can do whatever he wants. But let's see. Now I'm going to have to math out how much dark steel we need so I can craft the rest of the machines. and then the alloy smelter takes 2 dark steel and 3 redstone furnaces. Why? Because each redstone furnace takes a machine frame, which takes 5 heavy engineering blocks. I thought I was finished crafting these, and I was wrong. At least I have the infrastructure to make more steel. But that's going to be a lot of math. So I guess next time when I start the episode, we'll have the alloy smelter built and ready to go. Set up. That way we can I can't talk. That way we can continue down the rest of the line and finish chapter 5. But I'm pretty sure it's going to take more than one episode to finish this off with how much stuff we have to craft. Especially this artificial intelligence. A television? Oh, we can actually... You can get we can pull televisions from the overworld, so that's easy. What's a Blizz Cube? You need the soul binder with a snow golem, which means I need pumpkin to make a snow golem and snow. Luckily we can make this with washing dirt to get the pumpkin, the melon, beetroot, and the other seeds. And we have a lot of dirt available to us thanks to this guy here. So I'm not too worried about that. But as you could tell from the tone of my voice, we have a lot of crafting to do. A lot of raw materials need to be processed and made into dark steel so we can continue moving forward. Luckily, I have 4 stacks of steel available, and I think that should be enough to craft everything we need. So I don't have to gather more resources, I just have to process everything. But in the meantime, I'm your host, Amish28, and I'll see you guys next time.